Blackwater, good friends telling better stories. Y'all want to tell some stories?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, we'll work on that.
Can we take it from the top again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't
Welcome to Blackwater! Good friends telling better stories.
Hey, it's
Y'all want to tell some stories?
It got
Yeah, now I
fundamentally
do.
worse. Yeah.
Story time.
Now I do.
So let's.
Have to listen.
Honestly,
Story time.
I don't think we're gonna get it today. I think maybe we can all just try home.
Yeah,
I think-
Take it one more time.
No, please don't do it again.
I think that's a season wrap.
Oh my God, good friends telling better stories. Yeah, we're gonna tell stories. Yeah, go for it.
You know what? I think first impulse, best impulse.
Is to go home.
Please to go.
That's been campaign 2, everyone.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
That's,
That's
season
64,
wrap on all
66
that.
sessions.
You want me to do it a fourth time?
Yes.
No.
So desperately
Please, I do
no.
want
No,
to.
no,
I
no,
need
no.
to get
Anyway, M, you have announcements.
Thank you so much. I
That was
sure.
God Killer.
Thanks, Sean. I do have stuff to say about that, actually. I'm going to acknowledge tonight that we are streaming from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Coast Salish, Stolos, Semiahmoo, Kwantlen, Sawasan, and Musqueam First Nations, while our characters play in a world that Tim has created. We are honored to live, work, and play on these lands tonight. A huge thank you to our sponsors and partners. We're proud to be in partnership with Questkeep for this amazing campaign. If you want to catch up on this campaign and fall in love with it as much as we are, you can head on over to our YouTube. YouTube episodes drop on Fridays at noon with podcast episodes dropping from the previous week at Mondays at noon as well, so you can get caught up. You can type !YouTube in the chat to find all the details there. We want to give a big thank you to our TechWater team of Chantel and Moyes in the booth for keeping us on the technical rails. Last week we premiered some brand new art from our amazing artist Tana Kovacevic, and this week we have some Spotify playlists to send to you. So if you want to head on over to our socials pages, we have some new level 10 character Spotify playlists. So if you want to immerse yourself in all of the characters here, you can head on over. Those are in our Instagram highlights as well as on our Twitter page. So you can go find those there. Thanks to Eli for putting those together
I
for
had to
us.
check back in on myself if I did that, and I did do that.
You did do that.
Yeah,
You definitely
okay.
did. I wouldn't have published them if they weren't all there. Amazing. Some very brief programming updates. Episode 65 dropped on the podcast. We also have a Patreon. Jess, you want to tell us really quick about Patreon?
Yeah, do you like this? Do you like what we do? Do you want more of it? Here's the place you can go to get that. At Patreon, at our Patreon, we post extra content. After every episode of this show, we film a chat water, which is about 20 to 30 minutes where we talk about what just happened in the episode, what's coming next, and whatever else is top of mind for us, which honestly can be any number of things. It really goes all over the place. Those are super great. We have a free tier, or you can support us with one of our paid tiers as well and get even more content.
Amazing. Thanks, Jess. Some very quick. Oh, we also have our patrons only Discord where you can come hang out with us. And Discord in general, really fantastic place to hang out. One of the best communities there. Lots of people going through their campaign 1 watch-throughs and posting nice little tidbits that they've found from the campaign. So thanks to everyone doing that. Some con updates. We are off next week. As next week we will all be coming back from Gen Con, I believe, on the Monday. So we're taking that week off. But if you're coming to Gen Con, please come find us roving around the convention. We have 2 main live play shows, the Con Shot as well as DM Roulette, and we have 5 workshops / panels. All of that information you can find at !Gen Con. It's also pinned it's on our highlights on Instagram. It's been all over the place. It's also on Twitter as well. So our events still have tickets. So please go hang out. Most of our events are free, so you can come see us. And if you see us around the con, please come say hi. We would love to meet you and all of that kind of great stuff. We will be back August 12th for the next episode. But something very exciting that will happen between this episode and when we play next is God Killer Balance. Premieres August 9th, which is Friday, the Friday after Gen Con. I am thrilled. Just the first couple episodes are really coming together editing-wise, and we only have 1 or 2 more episodes to record as of this point for the campaign. I can imagine Tim and for all of us who've DM'd kind of like the end of the big thing is just to land the plane, and that's what I'm working on right now, is landing the plane. I cannot wait to share some other very, very incredible guests with you that we will have joining us for the remainder of the season. My cast so far is just stellar, outstanding. I have Gina and Yanis as my main God Killers. I have Tim and Cody here from Blackwater. I as well am welcoming to the table Anjali Bimani, Luis Carrazzo, and Christian Carlson. So you're going to want to come check this out. Our trailer is going to play at the break as well. It's all over our Instagram and Twitter. So please come check it out. It'll be available for free and like wherever pods are cast. So please go listen to it. There will be a lot of extra bonus content over on our Patreon at the Knucklebone tier above, so you can head on over and check all that stuff out. Which brings us to our dedicated sponsors, the two main sponsors of God Killer Balance and our show right now, which are HeroForge and Moonbeam. HeroForge, as we know, are the amazing creators of the best miniatures in the biz when it comes to the ability to 3D print them and design them yourself. You want to head on over to heroforge.com and start using their 3D character creator today. And finally, we are sponsored by Moonbeam, which is going to change the face of live streaming and all of that kind of good stuff. It's like Twitter and Twitch and Discord all rolled into one. You can start your own realm, be a part of many other different types of realms. It's also got a really new groundbreaking moderation system called Pixis. So if you want to get involved, head on. You can type !Moonbeam, head on over to their backer kit and support this project today. They've hit a couple stretch goals so far, so please go show this incredible company our support. And that's it. I just want to play some D&D with my friends. So grab your spider milk, grab your droids and your best friends. Whether you're new with us tonight or you've been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. It is through community that we can make amazing things happen, and we hope you feel super welcome at our table. Chantal, roll the clip, roll the clip.
All right. So for those of you just joining us tonight, last week, Best Wishes,
That's
we
us.
managed to dive into the library at Silverwatch, gaining valuable information about the fall of Caer Argus, Apollo Argentus, the head of the Argentus family during the reign of Tyrax, and a detailed account of the movement of the 3 moons of Terrace, as well as a powerful spell once used against the Drakenweir. They also received a number of helpful items and met the green dragon Palix Rictus, and finally began to explore the nearby Lake Argus, discovering that the ruins of the former stronghold of Caer Argus lay in the silt at the bottom of the lake and seemed to hold more secrets. So, we pick up as the 3 of you finishing this experiment with Mark. Have decided to head for bed.
Yeah.
Head for bed.
Head for bed. But something stops you. Thistle, you mentioned you wanted
Yeah.
to do something.
I'm gonna wait until. How are we breaking up the rooms here?
There's enough rooms for each of you to have your own room, if you want.
I do think that I should sleep, maybe handcuffed to, or foot cuffed really, to like a stable thing, just in case there's some sort of sleepwalking. I think that's a reasonable precaution.
You want to be handcuffed,
Foot cuffed.
foot cuffed.
That way I can sort of like squirm around a little, but I'm not going to leave the bed.
Okay. I wish there was an easier way to just make sure you weren't. It didn't involve physically restraining you. But do we still have the handcuffs?
No,
I think they're gone, right?
Surely, Kazan, you got manacles?
Or just like a chain.
They're in the like they're busy forging, so you could, if you wanted to go over there, you
We
can.
could put you in Palace's cage.
Why would you put me in a cage?
There is a cage.
There's a cage.
We have
Do
a
you wanna
very
go get-
useful cage.
We can go get some manacles for you.
I just feel like.
We'll figure this out.
Sorry, am I crazy for thinking this? I just feel like we're all very worried about what's happening.
This isn't Esper saying, I'm saying Adam Lucas. I'm saying we could put you in a cage.
There are manacles. You can go and get
We
some.
could-
Yeah, I'm not
manacles.
going to
Yep.
break out of a manacle.
We could put the dogs back in the cage.
Yeah, put me in a cage.
I don't know if this is necessary, but if you think it is, I'm here.
Oh, well, okay, I'll just, I think. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
get
go,
some
let's
manacles?
Take care of it.
Gonna get my sleepy manacles.
Yep. You get some from the barracks.
Thank you, Kazan.
Wasn't Kazan who gave it to you, but Kazan is at the armory or at the forges on the other side of.
I'd say the person who helped me out. So, Kazan, thank you.
My name is just Kez. It's just Kez.
Kez?
Yeah,
Where's
Kazan is the.
Yeah, pass on
He's the
compliments to the smith.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Kez.
Kez.
Kez?
Kez.
Kez.
Yes.
What are your aspirations? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Where am I?
He's like his arm is in a sling.
Thank you for your service. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep
Good to go to bed. Okay.
in Thistle's room,
Okay.
so you can keep an eye on me.
All right.
Good.
Sounds fair.
I think it's so.
All right.
Okay, good.
Sweet dreams.
Do you want to attach?
To you?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Just, you want to be sure?
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
This is weirdly sexual.
It's not. I have a great chair in the corner for it.
Jesus.
Um,
Christ.
when he drifts off to sleep.
Okay. You
No. No.
not
When
a
he
camera.
drifts off to sleep, I'm gonna cast Dream,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go into Mark's dream
Oh boy.
because I know that he has dreams about our friend.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh god.
What do I see?
What are you dreaming about?
I don't know if that's up to me. Well, geez, Louise. Let me think about that. Okay, well, if it is up to me.
Such a good spell.
Shall ritual cast it. I think tonight you would, as you enter this dream, you walk into just a like lavishly appointed mansion is the only word for it, and it's it's not like tacky, like it's just vast and tasteful and like comfortable, and like it has that sort of quality of like the windows are open and there's like a gentle breeze, and I think you hear Mark and another person laughing in another room. And if you were to follow the sound of this sort of like lively conversation, you come into sort of a bit of like a solarium, sort of entertaining room, and you would see Mark with a young woman, maybe in her like mid to late 20s, blonde hair, just kind of like having tea. And you wouldn't recognize her, but the audience would recognize this as Mark's mother. And we're just sort of having a conversation about just sort of like this and that, and he's talking about some of the shenanigans with the party, but none of it sort of roommate related. It's all just very casual.
I think.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like you look at them and you're like, which one isn't gonna do me dirty?
I know my critical roll one has been doing me dirty. But I'm gonna roll it because that means that it might be on the road to good.
Gambler's fallacy.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. What did you say? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's good, that's good. 22.
Okay. As you walk towards Mark, you notice your feet sink somewhat into the hardwood floor as if it were liquid, but you manage to keep walking.
I was gonna say that as I was walking through the room before I got to the solarium and I heard the conversation, I would have given a couple knocks on the edge of the door before reaching it, because Thistle's is trying to impose on his privacy as little as possible, even though he's already violated it to a certain extent. He doesn't want to like just be blasé about it. He's aware that what he's doing is a bit of an invasion of privacy, so he's gonna knock on the.
Oh, and here's the man himself. Thistle. I don't believe you've met my mother.
I don't believe I have.
Hello.
It's a
Lovely
pleasure.
to meet you.
Yes, lovely to meet you too.
Thistle Longbranch, I heard the other day.
Yes,
That's very exciting.
yes, Mark. I'm not a dream.
Okay.
I don't know if you can tell. I'm here magically.
Tracks.
Perfect.
Good.
Okay, cool. On the same page. Good
Like,
reaction.
We're all kind of here magically, if you think about it.
All right, maybe you haven't fully understood what I said. I've come, and he would clock what Mark said, and then look at his mom and sort of be like, maybe he did understand what he's saying, and his mom is not a dream, but also here magically. And he would go, "Is your mother a dream? Or is she also here magically?"
No, I guess now that you mention it, Oh, I forgot. No, yeah, I suppose just more of a someone else's memory, really. Oh, I forgot.
We were having such a nice time.
Yes. Should we step aside?
You watch as she fades away.
Ah, well.
I'm sorry.
Nah, that's okay. She's not going anywhere.
All right. You look a lot like her. I can see where you get your eyes.
What can I do for you, Thistle?
I was hoping that I could possibly speak to your friend.
Oh,
It feels like the easiest place for us to actually get to have a little bit of a chat.
yes, well, I suppose. And I just sort of look into the corner with the confidence that he's there. And is there anyone there?
Just looks like a regular room.
Oh, damn. I'm not exactly sure how to pull that off.
So I'll have you make another wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Can I give him advantage? As I feel it's important that he's here?
No, you don't know what is happening in this
Okay.
moment.
Ooh, not good. 10.
Okay. As you're chatting with Thistle, you continue on your conversation. You feel yourself slip through the floor as if it were goo. And you watch a facsimile of yourself, almost as if you drop out of your body, but your body is still there as you look up. As you slip away, you feel yourself drop into this liquid, thick and heavy, and you smell ash and smoke surrounding you as everything begins to get hotter and hotter and hotter. You start to see in this thick liquid burning trees all around you. You are in a thick forest fire, and you are falling and falling and falling for what feels like an hour. It is torturous. And when you hit the ground, you feel it firmly against your back. And you feel tentacles wrap around you and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze as the heat rises and rises. You feel as if your body itself is on fire. And you wake up in the room with Mark. Mark is still asleep. And you take 16 points of psychic damage.
I think Thistle would take a moment. That little fuck. I cast it again. This time I burn the slot. And as I pop back into the dream,
You aren't able to. Something has blocked you out.
I'm gonna walk over to where Mark is laying. And I'm gonna say, assuming that it's listening. You think showing me the burning of my forest, a dream of it, can be worse than what I lived through. I've lost everything before. You forget. Can you say the same?
You watch Mark, still asleep, an eye opens on his forehead, and his mouth starts to move.
God.
I did not show you your own past, or rather what is to come. If you want to kill me, you'll have to come and find me.
I don't care
Eyes closed.
to kill you. I just care about Mark.
Mark seems to be sleeping normally.
I think Thistle's gonna... Are we shackled together? I forget.
No, you didn't want that.
I'm gonna walk down the hall to where Shy's room is. And I'm gonna knock on the door.
Would Shy...
I would have stumbled back to my room.
Yes, yeah.
Hello?
You hear kind of loud snoring inside.
Is there
I
Shy in
knock.
there?
Would you wake if I knocked?
You'd have to knock pretty loud, but yeah, Shy would wake up. And you just hear it, yeah. And I, stumble out to the edge of the room. And you open the door, and Shy smells like, I smell like alcohol. And, I am...
Is Cassia in the room?
She is not. If she's in the room, nothing untoward happened. We would have been like,
Sex negative.
But that's the thing is so the question
is Cassia in the room?
because whether or not something happened
Is different than the
is
perception.
different to whether or not Thistle thinks something happened. So is Cassia in the room, even if nothing untoward happened?
I am going to flip a coin.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's truly up in the air at this
One-
point. I've had
one
many a
Tails
drunk...
is, and she's in the room.
Tails is... Well, it's
Two or one?
Two, she's in the room. One, she's not.
Perfect.
Okay.
One person in the room, two people in the room.
We love that.
Two tails.
Two.
So you see, I would say you would see Shy is up, and you see a sleeping dragonborn in the corner, just curled up. Shy has her clothes on, and Cassia has her clothes on.
You swapped clothes?
No,
I thought that
we
shit
both
was
have
good.
our own clothes on,
pretty
and
Oh my-
So you swapped
it
back.
just
Oh
it's
my goodness. I am terribly sorry.
no,
I
and
seem to be interrupting everybody's personal time.
I put a hand on Thistle's mouth because he's talking and it's too loud and I'm really drunk and I just move at the door. Thistle, I'm sorry. Casey and I were up drinking light, and what
So,
can I help you?
I cast a spell that requires touch through my mouth onto your hand.
I cast Lesser
I
Restoration.
cast Lesser Restoration. I need you sober. I need you sober for this.
Oh God!
And I
feel
do
like
it.
you have,
I do it
the-
by giving her hand a little smidge.
It's smelling salts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
probably.
I release smelling salts like a tree releases pollen. Just like
Wait, do you become hungover?
No, because
Lesser
I
Restoration
ends the
cures
poison
you.
ends the
condition.
poison
Ends the-
condition,
okay.
and I feel like there's you would see. As the door closes, you see there's that empty cask that has the Hopska.
Hey, that was all of ours.
No.
That was party mead.
Well, there's also party ale, so you all can have that. I was sharing a cask with Cassia. We both died, so we deserved it. What?
All right.
What's
That's better to get any meat.
Yeah. Anyways.
You know what? You're not here, and I'm not gonna dignify
Bruv?
that with a response, bruv.
Bruv?
We need to.
Bruv.
We need to have a chat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I assume Cassia knows what
I'm
she's doing.
here.
Right?
Because there was two places for me to go after the interaction I had, and one of them everyone seemed very against.
Okay. If one of them was alike and the other was here, okay. How can I help you? Also, thank you.
Yes. I spoke with it.
The it that we're speaking to is Mark's roommate.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
went and
You say you
visited-
don't
I
have a
went-
death wish? Okay.
I went and visited. Mark talks to it all the time.
It's
No one
different.
accuses Mark of having a death wish.
Well, okay, so you went where?
I went into Mark's dream
You
and
okay?
attempted to have a conversation with it,
Okay.
but instead it showed me the future, which I know it cannot do from past experience. but it claimed to say it was going to burn down my forests. Threatened me, and told me that if I wanted to kill it, I would first need to find it.
Okay. So, okay. Thank you for telling me all.
It spoke from Mark's mouth while Mark was asleep.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes, and there was an eye on Mark's forehead.
Yeah, we've all seen those.
Yes.
Apparently I've had them a couple times. I've seen it on Mary too. Okay, so
I
it's
think that the amount that Mark has control of his body is very flexible.
okay.
I do not know if we can risk taking Mark
Okay.
into the water.
Okay. Sorry, I am processing everything that you have said. It is 2 a.m. Thank you for the lesser restoration that helped. Okay. So all that being said, what do we do now? Because we're not going in that lake right now. Going in at night would be
Then I have no plans.
okay. Going in at night.
Plan
would-
A was go into the lake.
Well, plan
by
A was
myself.
come get me.
No, plan A was going
Okay.
to the lake by myself. Plan B was coming to get you, then going in the lake.
You want us to go in the lake right now?
I don't know.
Look, Thistle.
I'm fired up.
I told you I have already done my utmost. And it's not a wave I'm going to pull again. Is that if you are going in that lake, I physically cannot stop you. I could try, but my sense is you would just keep going and I would get frustrated. So if you're going, I will go with you. I think going in at night is a very bad idea because while I can see in the dark and you can see in the dark, we are both at a supreme disadvantage. I think if we're going in, we got to go in the daytime. We got to take advantage of the light. Also, something I'm aware of is I glow. And if there's a big sea serpent under there, a little glowing thing,
Oh, you're like a big fish in the river.
yeah. And I would rather...
So I should probably go on my own.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we should go in the daytime. Please.
All right.
Where is Mark right now?
He's asleep. I
Okay.
chained him to the bed.
You chained him to the bed.
It was his request. Very
Okay.
strange.
I'm not here to
I mean,
yuck.
I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
He
Okay.
didn't even ask me if I had chains. I do have chains for exactly this purpose, but he
Oh,
wanted to go his
okay.
own, I guess.
Maybe too much I didn't need to know. Okay. Okay. So in the morning, what's our plan?
I don't know. I feel
Do we go?
if we all go, then Mark has to come. We can't leave him by himself. We can't know that he won't just go on his own.
Okay, so here's the other potential side of that. Is it better that he go? If he's gonna, we can assume that one way or the other, he's gonna try and get in that lake.
Yes.
Is it better that he go with us, where we can keep an eye on him, and at the worst case scenario, I can restrain him and take him out, or at least I can try.
But if we mess that up and he touches the memory reservoir and gives it what it needs or what it's after, then it's all for nothing.
All of this is a risk, one way or the other. Him being here is a risk. We do risky things all the time.
Yes, and both of you died last time.
Yeah, and things are different now. But I think in my very limited perspective, I think it would be better if he comes and we can keep an eye on him. Because if we all go, because you know how you and I both know that we will all end up going. And if we chain Mark here, he will find a way out. And that's not knocking anything against him. It's just, I would rather go and keep an eye on him. I'll make it my personal fucking responsibility to keep an eye on him.
All right.
From my understanding, if we gave Esper the task of saying, "Hey Esper, Do not let Mark touch the basin.
If you say that, he might just like kill Mark. Esper has a weird way of interpreting things sometimes. His mind might just be like, if Mark's dead, he can't touch the basin, therefore Mark should be dead. We can't leave it that vague with Esper at the moment.
You have high enough passive insight to know that Shy is trying very hard to make humor about something that hurts very much. Yeah. All I mean to say is that with the state that Esper is in right now, if you gave him a clear enough directive, he will do that to his utmost.
Yes.
You just probably have to specify don't kill Mark in the process. Not that Esper would do that, but he's a bit different at the moment, and I'm hopeful that it comes back soon.
It will pass. He won't be the same,
Yeah,
but he will be more himself.
18 days.
Well, what?
18 days.
Where'd you get that number? It's very specific.
Well, he said last time
Yes.
that it took 17 days. So I'm hoping that it's just a day more than that. And I don't think I can think about what happens if it's more than that. So I'm just going with 18 days for now.
18 days is such a long time.
Tell me about it.
That's post-Gemini.
No.
Gemini's like 10 days away.
The Cardiac Gemini's like 8 weeks from now.
Like 10 weeks, mate.
I'm pretty sure it's like 10
Tree
days.
time.
Tree time. It's a while from now. He'll be.
But remember, he's not. It's not a on-off thing. It's not 18 days from now. He goes immediately back to being old Esper. It will come back gradually.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, Thistle.
I'm saying I think it's more gradual. I think we'll see improvements every day.
I hope so.
Maybe we just make him sleep a bunch.
Yeah. I don't really want to think about Esper right now. So
Alright. And then I kind of like clock the cask and I go, oh, yes, okay.
you saw
Oh,
what
I
happened.
see.
You saw how drunk I got last time. So
Well, you can keep drinking. I can do this again in the morning.
what? Have this conversation? The
No, the
I don't want to
restoration.
drink again. My drinking partner's asleep. So she's real nice. She's real
Oh,
funny.
really? Yeah.
Thistle. No.
No what? Anyways,
Did you need extra support in your room to keep an eye on Mark?
oh no, I can watch. It's all right.
Jeez, I'm done. That's it. That's
Big expert for me, dog.
Hey.
That was.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take it from the top. Can we?
And with that, I.
That was not how I intended it to come out.
That's one of those inside thoughts.
yeah. That was like I
that's
said.
one of those never
Go ahead and
thought.
bleep that out.
That was
Yeah.
like that was just words that were all true
Can we
that were
cut that?
phrased in a terrible, terrible
Cody,
way.
please.
I'm just gonna put up a screen that's like technical difficulties.
We'll figure it out and go from there.
Yeah. So Thistle will. I honestly, it was just
I
words.
listen. I get the mistake
Yeah.
that was made.
Oh, yeah,
it's
we're
fine.
good.
Thistle.
Young man.
Um,
Young man.
all I could think about was that weird creature that you had drawn for your newest art.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy.
Anyway, we you know what I'm gonna do? Do you need help in the room keeping an eye on Mark?
No, I got it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back to bed. So you've made it so I won't have a hangover in the morning. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I was emotionally prepared for a very bad hangover. I don't know how. Oh, she's probably fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, good night, Thistle.
All right, good night.
Hey, Thistle.
Yes.
And you just like as he's turned around, there's just like tiny, just hands around your waist. And then I elbow
all
him.
right.
And then I elbow him in the ribs.
Oh, well, it's very uncalled for.
And then I leave. And I go back to bed.
Who else are you trying to look inside the brain of?
I'm not a creep.
And then and I go back
All
to
right.
sleep. Does Cassie? No, Cassie's passed out.
Cassie's passed out.
Good.
All right. Did you want to do anything else before you sleep?
Yeah, so many things, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Morning comes. Thistle,
Yes.
your sleep was restless. and you do not receive any benefits of a long rest.
You son of a bitch.
Because he turned the dream on you.
He dreamception.
Wah! Wah!
You all come to. Mark, your ankle's a little sore.
Can you unlock my ankle?
I thought you had the key.
Mate, I gave it to you.
Are you sure?
Yes. Why would I have the key if the purpose was to stop? If you're trying to stop someone from getting loose, you don't give them the key.
Oh, that's a
Is this
good
the first time
point.
you have a chained up young man in your bed or what?
He doesn't answer the question. He just pulls the key out of his pocket and
I
unlocks the
appreciate
lock.
He's learned his lesson.
Is Cassia still in my room?
Yeah.
Do I wake up before her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's still quite dead to the world.
Yeah. I take out a small piece of paper, and I just like right on it, just say, "Thank you for last night. I really needed that." Shy. And I just pop it next to her.
So you all come down into the, you head out, I assume, to where the dining
How many points
area
of damage
is.
did I take? Because I didn't write it down. Because I
16.
thought I was just going to get a full night's
Yeah,
rest.
yeah.
Well, I'd love to just have a little.
Oh, yeah,
sidebar-
yeah, sure,
sidebar
sure,
with
sure.
Thistle time. Thistle.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you popped in yesterday.
I
last
did,
night.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I apologize for the invasion of privacy.
Oh, no.
I thought I would catch you doing something a little bit less.
In your recollection of the dream, you just had a full conversation with Thistle
Yeah,
that lasted pretty much until you woke up.
great.
You never disappeared or anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't get to spend more time there before I got pulled out.
Dream time is weird. I guess I know you really don't like my roommate, and truth be told, when I just sort of slid into the water, there was a reaction. I think you're right that whether or not there's some big gooey thing, I think me even being in that lake could be bad. I think giant serpents are also bad, but well, I don't know, you can become a lightning bear or something, I don't know. So if you want, if you think it's best, I can stay here and, I don't know, clear the crypt and have a little solo adventure and, I don't know, see what's down there or something. But,
I will, thank you for being so honest with me. I will be honest with you in return. After he snatched me from your dream and showed me the fall of our world, I awoke next to your sleeping form and proceeded to have a conversation with it while it piloted your body. My concern is, if we leave you here, you might find your way in the water regardless. I would rather have you where I can keep you safe and keep an eye on you than have you in the wind.
okay then.
In my mind, it either makes sense I go alone, which seems to very much not be what the option,
I do think that's the worst one, yeah.
or we all go together.
Alright then. Well, you know, sea cucumber me if things get rough.
All right. We should get ready.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shy, Jesus.
I would have just been like walking down at that point.
Shy, had a good night.
Good, you deserve
was-
it. You died yesterday.
It was better when I started drinking, so yeah, it was okay. I'm sorry, I drank all the mead, so.
Very
We're
inconsiderate.
war heroes. We get
Yeah.
mead wherever we go. They'll get used to it.
Is everyone down at this
Hello,
point?
everyone.
Yep.
Here's breakfast.
Esper's not in the hall.
Esper, come down.
Esper comes in from outside.
Esper, where have you been?
I was ready.
All right, good.
I made
I
quinoa
like this
flax
guy.
pancakes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not a lot of protein in that.
Should we
There's protein in quinoa.
There is protein in it.
should we have a
And flax.
should we have a spotter of some kind? We should probably tell someone what we're doing, because if the shit breaks bad and we don't come out,
Kiz, we're going in the lake.
no, someone more important than Kiz.
Kiz is
Who
great.
was the woman
Because
you
I,
had in your room last
I
night?
was gonna get do you want me to tell Julius or?
I want you to
Yeah,
know.
let's.
Who
no,
was
let's
who
tell
was the
Julius.
woman that was in your room?
Gotta
last
give
night,
trust
Shai?
to get trust. Kiz.
What?
It's Kez.
The woman that was in Shai's room last night. What
I
her
was
name?
drinking with Cassia last
Cassia.
night.
Oh.
She's out to the world right now.
Let's talk to Julius. Julius,
Yes.
would you like some flax pancakes?
All right.
They're not delicious, but they're good for you.
I don't know if we have any.
No, I've made them. They're for you. Which
Oh,
we're gonna
ouch.
go in the lake. If we don't return, we're probably dead. Deal?
All right. Going in the lake. Yes. All right. Thank you for telling me.
If who's trying to find us?
Should I?
Becky.
If Beckett comes by, let them know we're dead.
No,
If I
And
do
that
not
is
hear
pretty
from
funny.
no.
If I
Okay.
do not hear from you,
In like maybe 12 hours. If you don't hear from us, that's real bad.
a search party.
Don't. It's because if we die, what chance do you have?
That's not true.
I should be
Pretty
able to see
harsh.
some of your bodies.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Mostly if Beckett shows up, please let them know that we are here, and we will be coming back unless we're dead because we're in the lake.
Right. All right. He'll probably be pissed from the sounds of it.
I hear that's his MO.
Yeah, he's
be
been
dead.
trying to track us through a long way, but we just keep moving because
We have a very flirtatious relationship. It's a real cat and mouse thing. I think he's into it.
Right. Well, thank you for telling me, and good luck. I also wanted to say I don't know if we can spare anyone to help you
No.
get your friend out.
no, that's fine. You've done enough.
I apologize, but this castle is critical.
Yeah.
And the next few days are critical.
This is the sort of job for a few quiet people. More people would make it harder.
All right. But if you get in trouble or over your head,
We'll go.
please do.
I'm gonna go quickly. In my brain, would the Smiths be done?
Yeah, actually, the smith is literally running over. Kazan and one of the others is coming over, and you can see they're holding the chain in hand. As Kazan comes over, he looks at you. We worked the chain, and it was very interesting. The stones you gave us, they started to glow with like
Yeah.
like your arms, and it. Well, see for yourself. Give it a spin.
Okay. So you watch Shai kind of take the chain and do like a very simple flourish with it, and then a movement where she kind of winds up and it looks as if she's going for a punch, but she holds the cylindrical stone, and the other one, the rock, goes like straight out in
And
front.
you see, as she does that, you watch as she spins it, the bioluminescence spins up from the stones and travels up that silver filament all the way through. And you can see each stone is kind of attached with, they forged those links to look like dragon claws holding the stones at either end. And yeah, you see it kind of spin up and start to glow with that kind of bioluminescence right at the end as she's kind of spinning.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, I'm quite proud of it.
It's beautiful. Thank you. I'll use it with pride. Thank you.
Good.
It means a lot to me that we could do this. Thank you.
Well, thank you all.
I'm a call it Tide Collar.
A wonderful name.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now, Esper, I have a very important task for you.
Yes.
One only you can do.
Okay.
We're going into the lake. I need you to make sure that Mark doesn't touch the goo without injuring Mark.
Without gravely injuring
Without
Mark.
killing Mark. Yes, you can injure him a little bit if he's acting all crazy.
Well, my suggestion is
Don't bring him.
I talk to Mark, and if Mark hears it, the roommate hears it, and the roommate needs Mark. So if I say, If Mark starts acting against his own will, I will kill Mark, and you lose Mark.
All right, but don't
We
actually
can't have you
kill
kill
Mark.
Mark.
Kind of presumes that the roommate needs Mark more than we do.
Yeah, we need Mark too. So, I know
Which do we need more?
we need
Mark or Mark not touching the goo?
Mark.
Mark,
But everything up until killing is good.
we've got a couple.
Knock unconscious.
Got a couple other
Right.
levers we can pull before killing. So
Yeah.
let's
Knock unconscious, cool.
Avoid dismemberment.
we've got
if
some
possible.
Yeah.
polymorph options.
Yeah.
We've got some.
Yeah.
Should I wait until you've polymorphed first before attacking?
No, then don't attack once he's been punished.
Yeah, so I'm already polymorphed. Don't do anything,
Okay.
because that'll turn me into me again.
Yeah, no doing anything.
I feel like we're gonna need a flow chart.
No, I understand.
All right.
Can you
Perfect.
explain it back to us?
If Mark goes for the goo, stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using force if necessary.
Don't kill
but not
Non-lethal force.
Like I said, you can knock him unconscious.
Non-dismember me
Yes.
and miss.
But if you knock him unconscious underwater, he's going to start to drown.
Not if I'm
Pop
wearing
him
a
back
cool
up.
mask.
It's true. He's
Yeah,
got the
okay.
mask.
Can I pull the mask off him?
No.
To
No.
stop him
No.
from getting to the goo?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, but only if he's conscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, this is why we need a flow chart.
No, but I know what lethal is. I know if he is unconscious, I wouldn't pull the mask off.
Also, like, if
Alright.
you're
But if-
uncertain, you can just ask.
That would be too slow.
Yes, I agree. That's a good
I
point.
trust you. I think you've killed enough people that you know how not to.
I will not kill you.
Good.
Permanently. I will not permanently kill you.
Good. I think this plan is solid, team.
All right, perfect.
I look and I'd say to the Smiths one more time, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you all.
You're good?
I'm great. I'm fine.
All right, you okay with going in water? I know it's not
No,
too-
I hate water.
All right.
But I will do it.
Everyone's got their
Thumbs
breathing
up.
masks?
Yep.
Really nice.
Okay.
Really
Take
nice.
most of my clothes off. Not all of them, but just like, you know,
Tastefully.
I don't need to wear like a vest down there. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. When I stick my little
What am I,
toesies
wrong?
in the lake, Tim, how cold is it?
Like you.
Yeah, you travel out to the lake.
It's like it would be.
It's relatively cold.
It's the equivalent of like late April, early May.
Yeah,
right now.
it's cold. It's not freezing or anything, but it is cold.
Okay.
A few degrees.
I'm gonna start in, and then we're just gonna start swimming down. I would recommend that we go instead of fast, we go quiet. We have masks. We don't need to go fast.
I will say, underwater, you have a better chance of subduing Mark than I do.
You know what? I am also aware of that, so I'm gonna do my best.
Great.
Yep.
I think we got a shared goal as a team.
Shared goal to keep
Don't
everyone
let
safe.
Mark
and alive.
touch the goo.
Perfect.
And we're gonna start.
To clarify, should any of us touch the goo?
I'm going to touch the goo.
Look, put it this way: we can't tell you one way or another, and that's going to be a decision you're going to have to make for yourself. Previously, prior to the most recent death you have, I'm sure you remember this, but you were
You were pretty
excited
eager
about
to touch the
touching
goo. Yeah, we were all excited to touch the goo.
I will touch the goo.
Perfect.
I think whoever touches the goo, there's something there that we've identified that my roommate has been hidden from for reasons, very intentional reasons.
Yeah.
So that may mean that it may make brain-to-brain contact risky.
Okay.
If you touch the goo down there, it may mean that
We can no longer communicate through your head.
I think that would be wise.
Understood. So limit the amount of people who touch the goo.
Well, just, I think that would, as long as we're doing this, I think that would be a precaution.
Understood.
Afterwards. If you're okay with that trade, then by all means,
Is that a permanent thing?
I can't. No.
Right. Okay. Let's
I think that's a wise decision. So know that if you touch the goo, you will no longer be able to use Mark's ability to talk through his head without risking compromising the information. So weigh that.
Okay.
So it probably depends on what you see, also.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, we're gonna I'd just like as the resident water breather here, just remind everyone don't be stupid underwater. Yeah, your bodies are gonna start panicking because I know you have the breathing mask on, but your bodies aren't meant to be underwater, so just please be safe, don't do anything stupid. Okay, let's go. And then I start
Dive
with
master try.
and
Based on my sonar scans that I did the day before, how far roughly did I think that the city was? Like an hour or two's down, or like not quite that deep? Or
It would probably be not an hour or two
Oh,
down. It's not that deep. It's like, I would say it's probably a few hundred feet below the surface, like at its highest point.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So it's probably like 400, 500 feet down.
Okay, so we don't have that far to go before we're in the building.
Before you're, yeah, the kind of, because remember it was tilted this way. So the like back top, a lot of the walls have sort of crumbled down.
Okay.
But some of the main structure is still
I think
somewhat in.
I would have also said too, based on the information that you'd shared with us about the structure, if something starts crumbling around you, get out. Do not worry about anything else. You get out. Because if you are pinned down there, that is very bad. Okay?
Copy.
Okay.
All right.
And we go in.
Let's
we
go.
go for a swim.
Alright. So you begin to swim down
Stealthy. We're not
into
going
the kind
fast.
of murky. There's not a ton of visibility. It's very murky. It's quite greenish, especially as you kind of head in the beginning when it's still relatively shallow. As you're getting deeper, the silt gets kicked up pretty quick, and visibility shrinks quite quickly. But as you get out more into the open water, you have a little bit more sight to you, certainly for the first few hundred feet. As the sun kind of dapples through, you see the kind of just the tops of the stonework down below as you begin to swim down towards Caer Argus. Are you trying to be quiet as you do this, or trying to
Yes.
swim stealthily? I'll
Yes.
have a
Quiet as
group
possible.
stealth.
I can cast pass without trace.
Perfect.
Can I have advantage on that because I'm a good swimmer?
Sure.
Thanks.
Kind of natural habitat.
It's my favorite terrain.
Sorcerer point. That much better.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Needed that.
17.
Plus 10.
29.
27.
I rolled poorly, so 30.
25.
Great.
I rolled very poorly.
All right. You continue down into the kind of like edges of the ruined tower. You can see the roof has like partially caved in on one side. There's like a tower, and then it seemed like it connected to a larger building right directly in front of it. And the tower is partially collapsed. The building in front of it is kind of long, almost like a long hall. The ceiling, part of the ceiling kind of fell in on one side, but you can see kind of into it as you get closer, as you move down for another, few hundred feet. You kind of get close, and you see there is kind of this layer of silt over all the stonework. But you see there is the remnants of a long table, looks like stone table, and you can see there's a number of kind of broken chairs and things like that, stone chairs off to the side. It starts to look very familiar.
Oh.
This hall configuration as you get down, and you can see as you come around. I'll have whoever's kind of leading can make a perception
I
check.
will.
Be the two of
You
us.
can help, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to, whose is better? It might be
Probably
yours.
mine.
Cal help you with it.
Aren't you tired?
Oh,
Yeah,
I am
he's tired.
exhausted.
Yeah, no benefit to the long rest.
Okay, so then I'll take it.
We'll each roll individually then.
Okay.
Be a disadvantage.
18.
18.
A 19 and an 18 on the die.
Well done.
You said perception.
Yeah.
This has been thinking about this like so much.
That's a 26.
About
Well done.
pre-visualization.
Yeah. As you come down, you sort of come around the little bit of the roof that is still intact as sort of an overhang. And as you come around that overhang, you can see there is the kind of stone seat that looks similar to the one in the dining hall at Silverwatch. But obviously the one at Silverwatch is newer, but you can tell that it was based on this stone chair, quite a bit larger. And the kind of sides of it are carved to look like wings. And you can see in front of that on the table, there is a small stone basin. And you can see there's no silt on the basin. There does seem to be a kind of liquid, but the basin is quite a bit smaller than any of the other basins you've seen. It's probably only about yay big around.
And it's the same size as in the vision.
Yes.
Mark.
That's the thing.
All right.
That's the thing. I can't touch it. I'm gonna stand over here. La, 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 la.
Yeah. Okay. Mary, put hands on Mark. Perfect. I'm gonna swim down to the basin.
Okay.
Does it look?
You're probably about 40 feet up from it or
I'll
so.
morph in your ass if anything happens.
30 feet. Kind of
I
floating.
look in. Does it look like it has goo in it?
Yeah. It looks like there is some kind of liquid in it that is
Different.
a different consistency than the water around it. So it's settled kind of in the
Oil and water situation.
Density.
Yeah, different density. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to touch it.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna spot you for it.
Touch the good.
I'm watching Mark like a hawk.
All right. You feel the water kind of closing around your eyes. And your eyes open as you feel the light of Van Dyne shining down, casting a soft glow across a quiet forest. You hear the splitting of wood, and the tree next to you splits, and 4 figures slip out, clad in dark green cloaks and brown leather armor, bearing 3 trees arranged in a triangle on their chest, and short bows, and they seem to blend in effortlessly with their surroundings. You see one look right at you, green eyes shining in the moonlight. He winks before tossing up a piece of bread towards you. You reflexively catch it in your beak and snap it up as he puts a finger to his masked mouth before rubbing his chest, and the symbols disappear. The group begin to move silently forward, and you hop along branches, following them at a distance. Before long, they arrive at the outskirts of a military camp. They slip quietly among the tents before gathering behind a large, ornate tent. You see one of them pulls a small clay oil lamp out of his bag. He rubs the wick, and a small flame appears. He sneaks slowly across, lighting the bottom edge as the other 3 ready their bows. Smoke begins to billow as there is shouting, and a host of Drakenweir flee the tent. The last one to emerge, pushing the others forward, a younger male, gold and red scaled. "Is everyone okay?" As the final word catches in his throat, as 3 arrows punch through his back, piercing his heart and his lungs. You hear another one scream, "Prince Cyrax, no!" As chaos ensues, you see the soldiers frantically try and capture the assassins, but 2 escape. You fly in haste to catch them as they get a distance from the camp. The man with the bread clicks his tongue, waving a small bit of bread. You hop down, and he pulls down his mask. A thin layer of reddy orange stubble covers his sharp chin. You hear the man talking in a strange language before it starts to morph, and you understand. Van Dyne has blessed you, little raven. Your feathers are beautiful. Now please, you must leave. Our pursuers will spot you too easily. I will reward you handsomely. He pulls out a bag of mixed nuts, places the string near your claw as he pulls up his mask and takes off into the night. As the water comes back into vision.
You okay?
Yes, it wasn't a memory that helped me glean anything, but it was a good memory for a change. Usually they are things, final moments, or terrible things, but seemed to be something that wasn't all bad.
Maybe that's why. Do you share what the content of the vision was? Maybe not here.
No, I don't think he does in this moment. I think it's like, I feel like Is the bowl attached to the table?
It seems to be affixed in some way. You're not sure just over time if sediment has built up.
What is the play? What do we do?
How you feeling, Mark?
Unaffected.
That's
Honestly,
good.
a little disappointed that it was just a little memory. I thought it'd be.
I know. Some sort of reveal.
Maybe we just go and get that sword.
Hold on, wait a second.
There is a non-0% chance that me touching the goo could expedite the process of recovery.
Then you should touch it.
Only with everyone's consent.
You should touch it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll touch the goo.
All right. As you touch it, you feel the water around you melt away as there is a chill in the air. As you stand atop the wall at Silverwatch, a fresh snow has capped the parapets in white, and you stand next to a cloaked figure, a glaive at her side, and an eye patch across one eye. A pair of soldiers stop on their patrol. Welcome back, Lady Sylvia. Not many return from the Divide. Your return brings honor to House Argentis. The figure nods as the soldiers continue their patrol. She stares ahead through the flurry of snow. I know you are there, Shade. You have followed me since I left that cursed place. Everywhere I go, the smell of death lingers. No one truly leaves the Divide. She looks directly at you.
Hello.
Why do you always whisper? Always whispers. You see her rub the long scar on her face, the skin underneath the scales healed black. I have no honor. I could not bear to die, only to join the Legion or worse, be used in some ritual. Kalesval forsake me for a coward, but he too will die with the rest. Tell me, Shade, when will they remove the spears so that he can consume the world? Will you be stuck on your island forever?
Choosing one's death isn't cowardice. It's just logical.
You watch as she puts a hand on the parapet and steps up. As your vision fades.
Anything?
Maybe. But nothing that helps us in this moment.
Something that's odd to me. If it was something so well hidden, why would it be left so out in the open?
And how did they sever it?
What if this is a distraction?
I think this is a decoy.
Yeah,
This is a
I know what to do.
basin
Pull up the one to see.
Yes.
useless memories.
We're not useless, but not what we're looking for.
Yes.
One move.
No secrets.
God damn it. This wand is useless.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, these seem fine.
I'm going to investigate.
Fuck my brain.
I'm going to investigate the while Shy is doing her memory. I'm going to investigate the room to see if there's any hidden doors or subterranean, subterranean, like
Sure.
places.
All right.
I reach
I'll
out and
do the
I
same.
touch the goo.
Touch the goo. As you touch the goo, you feel the water sort of drain down your body, but you feel it slosh around your feet, oozing up from the dirt. You see it pooling in the darkness. It's hard to make out, but you feel it rising quickly. And the familiar sound. A prayer in Aquan, an invocation of Osiren. As you turn to see a Uranite with sharp teeth and gills. Aquan runic tattoos glowing with bioluminescent line his face, and a set of shark teeth hang about his neck. Little something I learned in the shelf. As he raises his hands, you feel swept up in a surge of water as it bursts forth. And you turn as you see under the light of Estra and Riez this eerie purple glow before you, and an ancient fortress surrounded by a moat. The water bubbling and roiling as it spills up from the moat, and the tsunami wave crashes down on the unsuspecting Daphnes. You hear the sounds of stones cracking and muffled screams as your body crashes on the fortress. You come back.
You okay, Shay?
Yeah. I saw how they did it. How they sunk this castle. It was your nights, all right, but they used magic of my people.
The ruins, Care Argus.
Oh.
He had, it wasn't a Triton. It was your night.
He was
Assuming a shifter.
shark-like, right?
Shark-like.
Yeah, so it was a shifter, but shark-like, and he had tattoos and bioluminescence, and said he picked up something he learned on the shelf. My shelf, the Tidal shelf, below Keshera. And they sunk it.
So, the place where the memories that the roommates are after got sunk by someone trained on the shelf where a mysterious being lives at the bottom of a hole.
You don't think that
I'm just...
you
What if
don't.
that's where Senor Roommate is hiding?
That figure was described as a gardener.
I assume it could take whatever form
It can make it look
like.
like whatever it
It
likes.
didn't feel like its MO. The person who talked about that figure had conversed with the figure and wasn't compelled to say the name.
We're learning stuff. Should I touch it too?
Yeah, go on then. Alright, somebody else hold me back.
Wait,
I will.
if we think that this is not connected, is it worth the risk to see if Mark touching it changes anything?
No.
But I will say this. Have you felt any compulsion to touch it?
No.
I don't.
I don't know if it's a risk then. I think it's a, I
That's
honestly believe there's more to this place.
That's my thinking.
I still don't think you should touch it.
That seemed, yeah. Yep.
I just don't want to. It might feel innocuous to us, but that might be a smokescreen.
You haven't felt like...
No. Tim, the gentleman, when I played a little footsie with the lake, did that look like Bellius? Yeah, okay. Yep. No, I'm good. I'm good over here. Somebody hold my hand.
I will go over to Mark.
Put me in a full Nelson.
I won't do that yet, but I could. No, you know what I do?
Pre-full Nelson.
I take out the chain
Uh-huh.
and I put it around his waist
Perfect.
and I hold him to me.
Great place to full Nelson me
Alright.
from.
Okay. I
Come
touch
get
the
me.
goo.
All right. As you touch the goo, you feel your body kind of sink down into a chair, and the sound erupts as you sit in a crowded tavern. The sea air mixes with the strong smell of wine and cooking meats. You sit at a booth, and behind you, you can hear hushed voices. My friends, you must come with me. There is a terrible scourge in Clore, and I need more soldiers to root it out. Trust me, I can pay you handsomely. What is this scourge, Kethran Tolgareth? Vampires. And a laugh erupts from the table. Enough. They're real. They are in control of a guild of courtesans. What? Do they suck the blood through your... Stop. You hear the sound of a hefty bag of coins hit the table. Will this change your minds? even if you are telling the truth, why are you hunting them in the first place? I belong to a secret order, the Order of the Key, charged with protecting artifacts vital to keeping the Abyss at bay. These objects have drawn the attention of this cabal of vampires, so we've taken up arms to seek to root them out. Catherine, I think the nightlife of Clore has warped your mind. Save your money and just move back here. The Kypris would welcome you, ancient sister clans and whatnot. At least they'd let you shovel shit. The laughter continues as you see the grizzled copper dragonborn storm off, his long leather coat embroidered with a sun swish about his tail. The sound fades, and you come to.
Someone's going after the vampires.
Okay.
Also, not related to anything here.
But your vision was related to Claw, which is connected to you. Your vision was related to
Shelf.
Shelf. My vision was related to the Divide.
These are for us.
These are for us.
Yours was.
Yes, mine was about the dragon.
Okay.
You would notice too the liquid in the bowl, having been touched, has sort of bloomed out
I
and spilling out into the water.
pull Mark backward.
You watch as tendrils very quickly snake up through the water towards Mark.
I move him back as fast as I can.
They're already surrounding him.
Oh, I couldn't have snapped a dimension door myself.
Fortunately not.
Hey, chill.
I still got him restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Seems fine.
So it got me?
You're not sure?
Can I see the tendrils?
They sort of faded as quickly as you like. It was just like as if the silt was sort of settling. It's like kind of come out.
I see.
All right, well, I guess Mark is gonna touch the goo.
I'm not gonna touch the goo just because the goo
touched you.
The goo touched me, but I think that's different, isn't
It
it?
is, yes. I think it's willing.
Yeah.
Well,
just because the goo wants me to touch it doesn't mean I'm gonna touch it.
Should we, if
I'm
we're...
not interested.
I'm gonna have a
in the goo.
peek around if that's
I
all
think
right.
we should go deeper. I think we
Let's
should try
have
and
a
get down.
classic adventure. Let's go find an ancient sword, kill a serpent, have a great time.
Your investigation checks.
19.
Mine was 14.
14. Okay. You see in the chamber behind this great hall, you can see there is a stairwell down that leads. It's like that leads down to what you assume is the lower catacombs. You can see kind of draconic writing over top that indicates as such. And as you kind of turn with your 14, as you're sort of bumping around, you knock some stones off, and you see some of the silt start to writhe and wriggle. And that is where we're going to take our break.
I was gonna say, if we're moving into the catacombs, like if
There is some debris in front of the...
Yeah, but I'm saying as Thistle was would have been moving into the catacombs, I would have wild shape.
Okay, the door is not open. It's
Okay.
like the doorway is blocked.
It's
so I don't know.
pre-catacomb.
Oh boy.
Break there.
So we are gonna take a tight 10-minute break. The trailer for Godkiller Balance is right before the break, so stick around for that. Grab yourself GKB. That's what we've been calling it. Stick around. Grab yourself a beverage. Grab yourself a snack, and see you soon for part 2. Bye.
There comes a time in everyone's life where they must choose, weighing the options before them to help them carve a path ahead. These decisions are often fraught and complicated, especially when the allure of power sits just outside your grasp. What would you do if told that you were meant to change the world? Would you carry your title proud and strong? Would you eschew your role, shying away from your foretold purpose? And how do you do that if it means challenging everything you thought you knew about your morals, your heritage, and most of all, the way you love? With the great divine war just behind us, we find two mortals on the cusp of divinity, grappling with what it means to be truly human, deeply flawed beings in a deeply flawed world on the precipice of the unknown.
I'm Gina Susanna, and I'm playing Ever Halassian, and I'm not the Godkiller.
I'm Yanis Vessels, and I'm playing Rake, the Void in Flight. and I am not the god killer. Not yet.
This Blackwater D&D podcast series is Balance. My name is M. Carlson, and once again, I'll be your god, or your game master. While this game is still a duet, we've decided to expand our horizons and broaden the universe of our cradle, and we'll be welcoming new voices to our table as beloved characters throughout the story. This tale takes us back, long before the end of the universe, to a time where we begin to explore and understand old divine wounds that run so very deep, and what happens when love is caught in the middle. So bring your talons, your incense, and your family secrets, because you're going to need it. Godkiller Balance, sponsored by HeroForge and Moonbeam, comes soon to wherever pods are cast. Until then, heretics, be safe.
When the world is in trouble and you don't know what to do, gotta call Blackwater and they'll kick some mess for you. So pull up a chair because you're welcome at the table. Come watch us save the multiverse. So turn up the TV and come watch some D&D. Blackwater, we'll roll some dice for you.
So you see the silt around you start to wriggle and writhe. I'll have everyone roll it.
Oh boy!
I don't get my wild shape off?
No.
God damn it, Tim.
Door one,
No, they were there.
I wouldn't.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ah, same.
Low?
Yeah.
Low and bad?
Low and bad.
Low and bad!
Holy shit, everyone low and bad. Let's go.
Good.
25 to 20.
All right.
20 to 15.
15.
Low and bad.
Low and bad.
Okay, and 15 to 10.
I roll a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 to 5.
8.
6.
9.
6.
Okay. Esper
Got faster.
You.
is a 9.
It's +1 for
Shy
both
is
of
an
you.
8.
And Dex is 0.
0.
Rollies.
I rolled a 4, gang.
8.
So did I.
19.
I have plus
All right,
5.
so then Thistle, then Miri.
You
I
got it.
wasted it on a rollies. Sick.
Did you get a nat 20?
19.
All right. Mark, you are up first as you see the kind of silt start to cloud up. It's they are whatever these creatures are lightly obscured.
There
Creatures?
seems to be a multitude of creatures.
They?
Like almost like a swarm.
No, you're meaning they, them.
Yeah, like, it's one they, them.
No,
It's
many
gender,
they,
not
thems.
plural. Shit.
And it's where on the map is this?
Down
them?
here, so they are a little bit lower. You are swimming
Good
down
for me.
towards it.
Would I not have been behind Mark?
Holding
him with the
You
chain.
can.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
no.
have been right with Mark.
All right.
Holding him with the chain.
Miri can be there. And you are up about 30 feet, and it's about 30. So you're about 60 feet away, we'll say.
Okay, 60 feet away. I would like to, with my action, from my shale light ring, or whatever it's called, slate light ring,
Still.
I would like to cast fairy fire
Ooh,
in a 20-foot
smart.
cube wherever I get a general vibe.
Yeah, which would be kind of in the center. They would all sort of fall in that.
Okay, I guess creatures in there have to make a dexterity. Creatures of my choice? No, I get to choose the color. Any creature in that area. So that's 1, 2, just you two. You two and the yucky thing have to make a dexterity saving
Right.
throw.
25.
There's 2 yuckies.
There's 2 yuckies,
2
DC
clouds of
15.
yucky. That is... And wisdom, you say?
Dex.
Dex. Oh, they're actually not too bad. One is... these ones saved for 17, and this one was a 9.
18 for me.
Not you. It was the other 2.
Oh. So Thistle.
15's the number to beat, so 1 is all...
Was it dex save?
Dex save, please.
I rolled the disadvantage.
25.
25, you're all set.
Failed.
Then
You don't have to
you're
roll
lit up.
disadvantage with dex?
Saves?
Yeah.
When you're exhausted?
Are you 3 points of exhausted or 1?
1.
There's 1.
Still fail.
All right. Fair play. Then plop plop.
Pop, pop.
So Thistle is lit up as well?
Thistle is lit up. Then I would love to summon J'en ai Aberrant on this side of the lit up one.
What?
He's gotten Frencher.
Jean. No, Jacques.
Jean-Jacques Aberrant.
Jacques Jean.
Yeah, that one.
Jacques Aberrant.
Impact construct.
But on this side of it, so it's not within 5 feet.
JJ.
Yeah, so it's 5 feet of the thing, but not
Malconstruct.
next to Thistle,
Right.
and it is this sort of
Jacques
like,
Malconstruct.
the wub
Jacques Malconstruct.
and it's going to take 2 attacks with advantage because the thing's all lit up.
Yes, yep.
Oh no!
Hey, Tim.
It's a swarm.
Super quick while he's rolling that. What's the damage on my on Tide Color? Is it 1d6?
Yeah, I think that's what we said, right?
Yeah, I think so.
1d6.
No, it's
Technically,
extra
it's
1d4.
Like
The lowest
1d6.
attack was a 20 to hit.
Yeah, those
You
all
spinning that underwater?
So 2 attacks.
I don't have disadvantage on underwater attacks.
1d6. Plus 7.
It's 1d6 plus 1d4.
1d6 plus
You say it.
1. You heal them
20.
for 1 point.
20 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
1 second.
Oh, and I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the effect here?
This is just for more
Damage?
damage.
It's a 10.
That is going to fail. and it takes an additional 8 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
What did you
As
roll
you see a
like?
bunch of like what look like sort of blackish red leeches
Ugh.
kind of fall off of this like writhing ball.
Oh fuck! Swim up.
How far do you want to swim up?
Wait, I'll stay put.
Okay. All right.
Jean mal construit.
Jean Mal
Jean
construit.
mal construit.
Construit.
The next creature.
Incorrectly constructed.
Oh no! It's Jean Mal construit.
As from behind
Ah!
Oh, Jess
Land
did.
on our feet.
you. I don't want her to fall.
Monk shit.
Don't monk shit.
Hey
That's-
Tim, what the fuck?
Yeah, what is
That's
that?
like a Remoraz.
It is. It looks like a very large leech. As like.
I hate
it's-
leeches.
That's the snake thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like.
Oh no.
hate leeches
like
so
this.
much.
Oh no!
I like his
Daddy
little
That's
mouth.
capital
Hey.
I
yuck,
like his
dude.
little
Anyone
mouth.
else read the series? My
Yes.
It's
had
gonna
so
make
many leeches on me.
bite attack, and then 2 tentacle bites.
On who?
So
It's gonna do a bite on Mark.
It's not so,
So
bad.
so there is a thing in Australia that upsets
Natural
people
one.
because they don't believe it can be real. But Australia has dry land leeches. So
Can we
like,
stop? Can we fucking stop?
One tentacle bite is gonna go to you.
So-
Tentacle bite?
Yep.
They live in
Because it's got little
trees.
tentacles on
mini
the side of its
leeches.
body that also have teeth and can bite.
you good?
so,
Like, do you
Leech
need-
appendages.
that is a 23 to hit.
Sure does.
And the other tentacle bite against you is a natural 20.
Hey!
This is not my turn, so
go,
no.
go,
Let
go.
me say no to that. I say no.
Say the name.
And
No
I'll-
good.
That's worse.
I'll give you advantage,
That's a
quick man.
13.
baby.
I think meets it beats it. That is my initiative. I'll leech me up, daddy.
Magical.
All right, so it's
With the fairy fire.
Yeah, but you can go anywhere now.
That's true.
that is 10 points of piercing damage
And no follow-up effects?
that's
Love
a
that.
D10. That's there's one. And 10 points of necrotic damage.
Our good berries are rotten, right?
And oh, actually no, that was supposed to be.
Yeah, the good berries are no good no
They're
more.
bad berries.
So that's 5 points of necrotic damage. Apologies.
They just get you drunk.
They should do that.
And-
The first day they give you.
And they-
the second day they just get you wasted.
It's like drinking a 6-pack in a berry.
And then the third day they poison you.
You
I
are.
made an item like that.
Rocks.
Cute.
No, that's.
You are restrained.
Sick.
Me?
As
No
the
me.
tentacle attaches to you, you are as well. You take some
Narf.
damage as well. You take 5 points of piercing damage and
Hold on.
8 points of necrotic
So
damage.
13 all up. Oh, that's.
Jesus.
I get above a 10. Johnny's still
Ba,
up.
ba, ba,
Thank
ba,
you,
ba.
Johnny.
As you are both restrained. Yeah.
Damage resistance.
And that is the demon leech, or the leech demon's turn.
That sounds bad.
And it is Esper's turn.
The lemon deech.
The lemon.
It's a
leech.
lemon deech.
Um,
Lemon deechy.
Difficult,
Okay.
difficult.
You know what's fun about Esper being Esper right now?
What?
Is he makes logical decisions in combat.
What about Adam?
Your attacks are not at disadvantage even though you're underwater because you're using a spear.
Yeah.
If you use your spear.
Well, I'm going
Or a
to use
dagger,
my
actually.
spear.
Dagger is
Yeah.
also.
It's
Yeah.
very
Got
useful.
advantage on your next attack against anybody.
Knowing that, because I'm not up against the fairy-fired one, right? I'm going to attack the one that I'm up against because I have advantage regardless of the fairy fire. And I'm going to bonus action hex it. Try and kill it very quickly. I probably didn't attune to the spear handle yet.
Okay.
I'll do that maybe at another time. That's good. There's a 25 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And
this
I
is the
will-
the non-advantaged one?
I have advantage because of.
Oh, so you're going for this one?
No, I'm going for the non-advantage one with advantage because of silvery buffs.
Yes.
The more consistent. And we're using it two-handed. I probably shouldn't use a metal dice with non-metal dice. And shit, I think my sneak. Oh shit, I do 5d6 damage with hex.
Go on.
Ooh, terrible! Oh my god! Look at these very bad damage rolls. They don't love me.
Single pips?
They hate me. I got a couple single pips. You ready for this? 2, 4, 6, 8 on the D8. 11.
Oh god.
15 damage total. Disappointing. 15 damage total. That's my whole turn.
All right.
And I'm going to give it disadvantage on strength.
As you start
Yeah.
piercing leeches through the cloud. All right, it is Shy's turn.
Okay, I am going to whirl around. I'm restrained.
You are
right?
restrained.
Okay, I can still make attacks. They're not necessarily at disadvantage, but my speed is 0. Correct? Okay.
And your attack rolls have disadvantage.
My attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. I am. Shy has been wearing tide collar around her neck, kind of as just like a necklace that loops together. I'm gonna whip it off, and I am just going to absolutely. My attacks don't have disadvantage underwater because I am a water person.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to whip this thing with tide collar. Go from there. Fuck. That is going to be. That's going to be not enough because it's my normal bonus. That's plus. So it's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay, I'm going to spend my second attack.
With restrained also gives you disadvantage.
It's disadvantage on attack rolls.
Auto-fail dex.
And auto-fail dex, yeah.
Okay, so
You do have, yeah.
And
Wait,
attack
is
rolls
disadvantage?
against the creature.
Just because of the restraint.
Okay, well I didn't hit anyway,
Yeah.
so I don't have to do it for the first one. But for the second one, fuck, that's not going to hit either. That is a 12.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, and then I am going to spend a focus point, and then the chain goes wraps around my arm so that I don't hit. And I'm just going to try and hit it with my fists at this point. Who's been these ones? That's not going to hit the first one. Yeah, that'll go. So that's a 26 to hit on that one.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, it's Lucius random.
I
know, I do too. And that is going to be 8 points of damage there.
All right. All right, so as you punch into this soft, but thick, muscular creature.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all muscle. But skin, quite soft and
What
slimy.
does this thing leech off? What are the big enough things to sustain? It doesn't matter.
Great question. No, great question.
All right, it is the swarms of leeches' turn.
Are we getting into the ecology of this lake?
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Eats
It is
a lot
a
of
leech
small
demon.
fish.
Yeah.
So leeches all the way
It ain't no
down.
Leeches all the way down.
Yeah, leeches.
All right,
whole food
this
chain is
one
leeches.
is going
Excellent,
to
excellent.
attack you, Thistle.
Sick.
So this is Mama Leech, and those are baby leeches.
Here's that's a
Sucks.
24 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Barely.
That is
Sorry, both.
14 points of piercing damage.
Sweet.
It's a fun.
And I need you to make a dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw. Oh, actually, no, it's at the start of your turn.
Sick.
So let's put a physical effect on you.
That's also the restrained effect.
Oh, it had advantage, didn't it?
Why?
Because you were lit up with the
I did.
Fair
like
fire,
it.
yeah.
fairy
Yeah.
fire.
I know you like getting
Well, the second one I rolled was a natural one, so we'll go with the first one.
Sick.
All right,
good.
and then
And that's for the restrained save thing.
no. This is
Poison
nope.
save.
No. There'll be a save on your turn to see if you lose blood.
Sick.
Because they're leeches. The other swarm is going to attack you.
Now, Tim, are these considered dragons?
No.
Okay.
No,
My
these are
AC
tiny,
stays the
tiny
same.
What if they were tiny dragon leeches?
Reverse
that
dragon
is a
only suck.
17 to hit.
Instead of-
That would
Be a
hit,
dragon.
except it's very weird underwater. There's almost like a crack sound as water is forcibly displaced as new things take up the space. As I wrap myself in the wings and I just can't
As
get
you
in.
sink to the
Yeah,
ground.
I'm just like there's a little gap for my spear to poke through.
You can hear this little tinkling underwater of their little teeth trying to bite you. Okay, that is their turn, and it is now Thistle's turn.
Perfect. I gotta make a save for you.
Yes, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Turn into a leech, get in the
Or
swarm,
dexterity,
and
sorry.
confuse them.
Infiltrate the leech.
Yeah, take
Live
them
amongst
take,
the
yeah.
leech.
It's a long con, but take them out from the
Word.
inside.
Be the leech you want to see in the
Dex
world.
save.
I would still
6.
love you if you were a leech.
All
Absolutely.
right, you take 1 point.
Gain their trust.
You lose. You take 1 point of damage.
Sick.
As a little bit of blood is drained from you.
Oh.
That feels like it's gonna ramp.
I am going to bonus action. Elemental shape.
That's good.
Nice.
A water elemental.
Okay.
Perfect. That's where we are.
Which I'm pretty sure means they can't suck blood out of me no more.
Well, you'd think.
Blood, water, that is blood.
Blood water.
He's not lit up by fairy fire anymore, correct? Or is he?
Any
Your
magical
call.
effect that is currently
Carries
affecting the creature, it carries over.
But how long does fairy fire? Is it
A
concentration?
minute.
Is it concentration?
believe
But I
so.
cast it through. It is concentration, but I cast it through a ring.
But you cast
It's still, yeah.
Still concentration.
So
Oh,
you should make a.
well, then I summoned Johnny immediately after.
All right, so there's.
I guess all the fairy fire really did was say, "What the fuck is in there?"
Yeah.
Like, and I said, "Great, go, Johnny, go."
Go.
Go, Jean.
Go. All right.
Jean.
I should reroll my save then.
Construct.
Or no, never mind.
No,
No, you got hit on the first one.
All right. I am going to move on up to the big worm.
Okay. What's your swim speed?
90 feet.
Holy shit!
Like a fucking
That's why
rocket.
he said he was
that
faster
was
than me.
that's the faster than that's 180
And I
feet a
say to
turn.
Shy, "What's up?" Because the water elemental can speak Aquan. It's the
Oh,
only
big
language they can
smile.
The leeches are going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Big smile as you hear this. I hear the
Oh
aqua.
no, I've been left with the leeches.
It's a 13.
Help.
That hit. No, that does not hit.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I am going to do use my action to do a multi-attack. So that's 2 slam attacks.
Nice.
Slam, slam.
Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tam, slam. That is going to be a 26 and a 24.
26 and a 24. Those both hit.
Get him, water boy.
Yeah, so that's...
Come on and slam.
Pistol shrimping, just like as a water elemental, just like concussive through the water.
So that's a really good description of it. Pistol shrimp are so fucking badass. I
Yeah.
think they're so cool.
They can see so many colors. People don't focus on that part.
No, but
Rims
that's
with guns.
yeah. You're gonna be gone. It's the Kermit meme of you're gonna be.
Oh, I'm a crab.
That's going to be 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
You know what nature needs to invent is the
Um,
pistol lobster. Just really upgrade the pistol shrimp.
And then I am
Or
going...
the pistol hawk.
I'm going to
Lobster's just
try and make it so that I am the most threatening thing.
Okay.
So just
That evil.
But there's
Try
no
and-
blood.
there's no blood.
Yeah. Okay.
gonna
So
do
you're
Yeah.
kind of looming large.
Blood
They
type.
are
Does it
still
want to
attacked.
suck
Your
blood or
friends
does it
still-
want to survive?
I think it wants to suck blood, my dude.
Does it want to
All right. It is Miri's turn.
Cool. Miri opens her mouth and goes, "Nyep, nyep, 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 nyep," and casts Unluck at Big Daddy Mommy-O up here. And so it's going to be a charisma save, if you please.
Say leech. Say it, Jess.
That is a 2.
Okay, that fails. So it's going to be... Ooh, we like that. 11 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack. And I'm going to give advantage to...
Gang, this side of the table just tossing advantage over to the rogue.
Caboose,
Really
loves our rogue.
sick. Really sick.
Caboose.
When do we love it?
Rose.
No.
Love rogue cabooses.
And you see a lot of it.
All right. Anything else? Good.
No, I'm good.
Stay there. Okay, great. It is Mark's turn.
No, good. Nothing happens at the start of my turn.
Nope.
Amazing.
Start of the demon's turn.
I love that. I would love this creature to make an intelligence saving throw. And I don't want to get destroyed by it, so at disadvantage, please.
That's a 12.
Oh, bless. As presumably this leech has a brain, it feels it very rapidly sort of short circuit as it forgets what is the thing that it loves drinking, blood or piss. And I think that's sort of the moment of indecision as I hit it with Psychic Glance.
Why not both?
It tries to bite your wiener.
You made
like,
a
no,
monster,
no,
dude. You made it an Irakanji fish.
Whoops, I did an oopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
That was you know in the Love. Did you watch the Lovecraft TV show?
Yeah.
Lovecraft Country?
Yeah. Is that what it was called?
25 points of psychic
Nice.
damage.
Yeah. That monster that he sees when he's in that.
It is incapacitated.
Yep.
It cannot take action.
Nightmare.
Ooh, fun.
That's one of the funnest monsters I've seen in a television
Kandiru.
show.
The Irakanji is a jellyfish. The Kandiru is the penis fish.
Yeah, we really
It's
are
all
one of
bad.
the worst nerds.
We're in the worst timeline. All right. You watch Johnny Built Wrong begin to swim that way.
Oh, I don't get to do stuff with him?
Nope.
Oh.
His action and his action to dash as he disappears into the other room.
I dismiss him.
Okay.
You summoned it. Oh no! I was so worried.
All right, guys.
about you.
I'm following Johnny. I'm sorry. Y'all are on your own. I gotta see where
Can't
this
leave us
fucker
now.
goes. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
All right. It is the leech's turn. Can't do anything, but it does damage you with its tentacle bite. It just happens at the start of the turn. As you watch as the tentacles kind of reflexively constrict. There we go.
Oh, wait, I do like blood.
And you both take 14 points.
Ouchie!
Yeah, you take
Blood
14
is
points of
actually
damage
kind of sick.
due to blood loss.
Christ.
This thing is gonna fucking
That's gonna gain a little bit of temporary hit points.
Blood transfusion spell. Save Yo-Yo Ma.
Right.
There is the
weak
spell.
old chat water reference for folks at home.
I like the fact that Yo-Yo Ma's out there being like, what did I do to be the example you
You
used?
do
what?
to be the best cellist in the world? Practice.
All right, Esper, you're up.
Great. I'm going to attack with advantage against.
continue or just the one?
At the end of its turn, incapacitated until the start of my next turn. No reactions, Tim, until the start of my next turn.
As
Yeah,
a,
Tim.
it was a natural 1 and a 13, so a 21 total.
Yeah.
Try to
Same one?
get. Yeah, same one. Focus fire, try and kill this thing. Try to get more.
Oh yeah, definitely say
damage.
Johnny's gone rogue!
This truly is Jacques Malconstructive.
Jack Construit.
Ooh.
That's good.
That was a real
That was a
swing.
nice roll.
15, 21, 24, 28 points of the damage.
All right, as you start to thin, you get quite a lot of the leeches with your little spear.
Oh, yeah, dog.
You cut down
Little spear. Wow, it's pretty just
quite a few of them. They're a little
Size.
totally average size.
Pretty.
He knows how to use his spear.
It doesn't
matter how
matter.
big
It
it is.
doesn't matter.
Totally normal.
All right, there are not many leeches left in that swarm. It is Shy's turn.
Okay, 2 attacks with Tide Color. I'm still restrained.
Yes, you are.
Okay, and I can't. Would I have to make a strength check to break the restraint?
Yes, you would have to take an action to try to break the restraint.
And that's a
It's an action.
strength check. I'm not gonna make that. Well, it is a +4. But I can't use Flurry of Blows if I don't attack on my turn. So I'm just going to attack it. I'm better. My action economy is better if I attack it. That's good. That's going to be a 20.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's going to be a 22.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so we've got 1d6 and 1d4 for Tide Collar. That's 1 bludgeoning. Oh my god. 1 bludgeoning and 2 radiant damage on that one.
We all up?
Yeah, I...
Gonna keep using
Plus
those
your
dice.
dex, though, right?
Oh, it is plus my dex. Yeah, so that is +4. Sorry, new weapon, guys. That's going to be another 4 on top of that. So that's going to be 25. Okay, and I'm going to attack again. That's not going to hit with that one. I'm going to spend a focus. You can't move restrained monks. Bad. Flurry of blows on that one. That is also at disadvantage. And it's with my fists. That is a 9 plus 8, so that is going to be 17.
17 just hits.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's going to be 1d6. Oh, fuck, he's sideways. Oh my god. That is going to be 5 points of damage.
Right to jail.
And that's going to be 18 again.
I want a new D6. There
And then
it is.
that's going to be 9 points of damage to that one there. Fucking stupid.
All right. It is the leech swarm.
Esper's about to get bit.
Yes, we're gonna get
Do
bit.
that. All right. This one's gonna move over in behind.
Yum, yum,
Flanking.
Swarms
Try
by
to do some num-nums on you. Oh, that's a 19 on the dice, so that's a 24 to hit.
That will
I did not
hit.
visualize this fight.
All right.
You don't visualize more than you
Imagine them as swarms of cats.
Uh,
There's a game that does that for the arachnophobia mode. It just puts a little cat image over, and when they, instead of going, they go meow, 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 which makes it worse.
12 points of piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
And then the other swarm can attack you with the few that are left, but that is only a 10 to hit.
Cat.
So I don't know if
That doesn't hit, and I didn't declare uncanny dodge, so I'm just going to take the full 12.
Okay. Yeah, as the... no, because it would have been +2... There's another 2 damage on that first attack because of flanking, and then it would have been another +2, so it would have been 12 to hit, but I don't think
No.
Great. All right. Yeah. It is Thistle's turn.
Thistle is going to look to Shy and say,
I have to go after Johnny.
No.
Yes.
Are we speaking in Aquan right now?
yeah, that's the only language I can speak.
That's right. You can't. You absolutely cannot. You cannot go along with this.
No, you should absolutely get him.
All right. I'm
You
sorry.
speak Aquan?
What?
It's in Aquan. That
Johnny's gone rogue! Johnny's gone rogue! I say in Draconic.
Have you dismissed him?
Yeah, well, yeah. He's gone rogue.
You can't see him. You're not sure if he
He went through there and he's gone rogue.
Go.
All right.
Don't do
I'm
anything
gonna
stupid, Thistle.
Take after him. So I move 90 feet, which I'm pretty sure covers.
Can't take reaction, so he can't get.
So you get in there and make a perception check to see if you can see him.
They've got a speed of 30.
Yes, there's
And they-
quite a bit of silt.
60, so I have extra movement to keep looking around.
Foot silt.
Yeah.
So I can
Make a
make
perception
it.
check to see
and
if
can
you
I
can
make
see.
it at flat? Because I have so much more extra movement.
No, it's like it's literally visibility. Like it's just like the silt has been kicked up as he's moved through here, so it's essentially heavily obscured.
Okay.
Do you have like tremor sense as a water elemental?
No, but I do have dark vision.
Yeah, but it's obscured, not dark.
All right. Are you gonna make me? Is this gonna be my action to make the perception?
No, I'll give you this for free.
16.
16. You're looking around. You don't see him.
Oh God, that's so
Johnny
bad.
Built Wrong is just hiding, going.
I know that he can't move much further than this, and I know the what kind of room am I in?
You're now in the hall.
So I'm in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my movement to move past him out of the silt that he's in,
Bless you, Jess.
and stand at the other end of the hall so that he'll have to come to me.
Is the basin in the hall?
Yeah, the basin is at the end. The chair is at the same end as behind the chair was the chamber to the catacombs.
Oh, okay.
So he's moved into a space where he's
essentially by the basin.
He would be able to be by the basin.
Okay, well I'll go check by the basin.
Yeah, you look around and he's not there.
Has he gone into the basin?
You don't know. You can't see him.
I'm gonna try going into the basin.
What?
Okay. You swim down into. It's smaller than you are.
Yeah, I can pass through a space as narrow as 1 inch.
Yeah, you can swim into the basin.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have you make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
And that's a disadvantage.
No saving throws are disadvantage.
That's
Just
only
Very
fails.
confused.
Or a wisdom saving throw, sorry.
Is that a natural one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Oh no.
You decide to hold your action.
Mm-hmm. All right, that seems like a good idea. I will wait in this little bowl and wait. This makes sense.
All right.
I am in the bowl waiting.
It is
The bowl is safe.
Miri's turn.
Fuck! Thistle's just disappeared.
I'm laying in a bowl.
I don't know that. I just know you've disappeared into the other room. I'm going after Thistle.
Okay.
I think I'm going after Thistle.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna how far down to the hallway where Thistle is can I see?
Not very far. It's like the silt has kicked up in that hallway, so you can't see into the other room.
Okay.
And your swim speed would be half your movement because you don't have a swim speed.
Okay. Miri is going to invoke duplicity, split into two.
Okay.
Her double is going to stay where she is.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Misty Step as far as I can in that direction, as far as I can see.
Okay. Which puts you sort of just below about... Oops, that's not you. That's you. And that's you.
And then
that's
I'm
about as far as you can.
And then I'm going to move the remaining.
Okay. Into the silt.
Yeah, into the silt. I'm trying to see if I can see Thistle.
Make a perception check.
This is good. That's going to be a 22.
You are not sure. The only thing you can see is the edge of the table with the basin, but you can't see Thistle.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
Does it help that Thistle is humming?
All right.
Unhittable.
It is Mark's turn.
Is there goo in the bowl? Am I touching the goo?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's bad.
Cool.
That seems so bad.
Am I mixing with it?
You're getting gooey.
Sick.
I am touching Shy, right?
Facing a room.
Yeah, I don't think directly. No, you're on either side of the creature.
Can I touch Shy?
You can. Yeah, you could probably reach out and touch her. Although I don't know that you can because it's a large creature. It's pretty big. So I don't think you can reach that far.
Oh, no, doesn't matter. She's definitely within 5 feet of me, right?
No, I don't. It's a large creature, so it would be. It's wider than 5 feet across.
Yeah, but on the board you put us side by side, which is tough for you.
Sucks to be you, dude.
Sucks that you
You're on
only have
either
a
side of
very-
the creature.
Ay. Tim, either side of this big old creature?
Yeah.
Well, I could dog, dude.
What's she trying to do?
Well, I was trying to get us the fuck out of there. 'Cause we're gonna get
Tell him
here.
reports.
But if I can't get the both of us, then that's really bad. Fuckity, frickity, shitty.
Do what you're gonna do.
Fuck it.
You can't teleport the two of you, but could you teleport it?
Yeah, I can actually.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Dimension door.
One willing creature.
Dimension
That would
door's
be
willing.
pretty
What about the
insane.
liquiding one?
Yeah, we're gonna try that one. I do think that's the move.
Vortex warp it.
Just,
It's vortex warp it, lad.
Oh, yes. Vortex whoop.
I do think that's the best thing. I don't think I'm gonna kill this thing in one turn. We're just burning through our sorcery points. Okay, wait. Bonus action. I need it to make a intelligence saving throw as I'm mind slivering it.
Nice. This is smart. This is a fucking layup.
That is a 19.
Peace. Then at disadvantage, I need it to make a con save.
Okay, it has magic resistance, so it's a flat roll.
Piss.
Because it's a demon. But you said a con save?
Yes.
That's an 8.
Oh, thank goodness. 17 was the number to beat. I need this to go. I can send it 90 feet. And I can see within range. How far can I see?
Where you are, about 30 feet.
Then I send it right next to Miri's double.
Okay.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna swim this fucking way.
Okay. You get about here.
I'll take that. I'm not a strong swimmer.
Yeah. You're probably about there.
God, this would be so scary in the water.
That's my turn.
All right.
And I just keep saying, Johnny's gone rogue.
It is the demon leech's turn. It's going to try to tentacle grab Miri's double, so it sails by, and then does it want to get Shy or Esper? No, I think it's going to go down where its other leeches are, as it swims down toward Esper. Now it's going to try to bite you.
Do it up.
I think it might be time to use that evasion.
That's 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Disengage.
That's 13 points of piercing damage and 13 points of necrotic damage.
26 total?
Yep.
I'm not going to uncanny dodge that.
Okay, and then it's going to take a tentacle bite on you. And that is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. So it tries to grab you with the tentacle and manages to swim back as it slaps its own belly.
Dang. Wish I'd uncanny dodged it. I was saving my reaction to not get restrained, but you know what?
All right. It is... at Johnny's turn. Before, it would be at the end of yours. You, Thistle, feel yourself be displaced somewhat.
Nice.
As 2 feet slip in to the edge of the bowl.
Oh, he's got the grippers out.
And then slip back out.
Oh, he touched the goo.
That's it.
That's so bad.
You did not see that.
I was holding my action.
Yeah, you were.
Can I use that?
You don't know what held action it was.
Oh, I held an action for something else?
You failed. You got the nat 1 on the wisdom save.
You are holding an action. You are absolutely holding an action. All right.
Sweet.
It is Esper's turn.
I have... Do I have advantage from unlock, or have I used that? No, I already used that. That was another attack. I am then going to force all 3 of them intelligence saves.
Okay. For the demon leech. That was bad. 2 and an 8, so that's an 8.
Okay, he's also going to get Whales of the Grave.
Great.
Resistance at necrotic at all?
No.
Sweet.
And the first swarm is good. I think it's probably a 12.
That'll fail.
Oh no,
Is
that's
this
even worse. It's a 9.
Is this the swarm that's hexed?
Yeah.
Great.
And then the other swarm was a little better, but it's still only a 15.
Okay, that fails.
Yeah.
So, Demon Leech will take 11.
Okay.
Non-Hex Swarm will take 9. And the Hex Swarm is taking the full sneak attack and Hex and everything.
I will say, the Hexed Swarm is looking...
Oh, true. I would sneak attack
you would have seen that there's not a lot of leeches in there.
Yeah, you're right.
You're sneak attack the other swarm?
Yeah, I'll sneak attack the other swarm. So the non-Hex Swarm takes 9 additional damage. And then the Hexed Swarm takes 8 points of damage.
All right, so yeah, the Hex Swarm you see disperses. You killed all of the leeches in that one, so this one.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to move my Hex to the Remoraz, the Leech Lord. Giving it disadvantage on strength.
Do I have a Hex? I think I have a Hex. Hex is pink.
That's good. That's fine.
All right, and it is... okay. The other swarm is also looking smaller.
Great.
It is Shy's turn.
Okay, I am gonna swim I would like to be in a line. Can I get a line where I am hitting both the demon, leech, and the swarms without hitting Esper?
Yes.
Okay.
You can swim down.
I would like to get them all in a line if I can, within 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, great. So I am going to, let me just double check the reading on the 3. Yeah, I'm going to expend. You watch as like the bioluminescence on Shy lights up, and by extension, it whips down Tide Collar. I'm going to throw it out, and a line of bioluminescence sears straight through, and I've got to roll an attack roll to hit the farthest one.
Okay.
Well, that's exciting.
That's good. That's a 24 to hit. Okay, so every creature in that line now takes this damage.
That rocks. We like that a lot.
Use that for those fun ones. Oh, fuck, a duck. That's going to be 3 plus 5 is 8. So all of them will take 8 damage. And yeah, I actually, if I've got them all in a line still, I might as well just expend another charge and do it again.
Sure.
That's a natural 20. So that's going to be 2d4, 2d6 plus 5. 2d1, d4, 2d4. Let's get a d6 in there. Let's get a good d6. You can come out. And a natural 20. I hit all of them in a line, and it's on a natural 20. They're blinded, so all 3 of them are all blinded now.
There's just 2 of them
You
left.
can use my real estate if you know it's totally empty.
There's just 2. There's just one
2?
swarm in the Demon Lord.
3 and 6 is 9. Plus 5 is 14, and they're all blind.
Nice.
How's the Lord of the Big D looking?
The other swarm dissipates. The Lord of the Big D has definitely taken some damage, and you said 14, right?
Yes.
Is it blinded to your next turn or its next turn?
It is blinded for a minute.
That rocks.
Sweet. That gives me advantage on all my attacks. It's real.
Definitely taking some damage. Still wriggling and writhing.
Oh, sorry, I lied. Blinded until the end of its next turn.
That's what I thought.
The end of its next turn.
Still great.
Still good.
Still good.
It doesn't give me
all right. The leeches are dead, so it is Thistle's turn.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna exit the bowl.
Okay. You don't remember what you were looking for.
I don't remember that Mr. Biltrong existed. Did I have a vision going into the bowl?
No.
No, interesting. All right, I'll exit the bowl. Why was I here again? I am getting old.
Does he remember like what?
Yeah, what
Is it?
what's
He
going
just
on?
doesn't remember the like Johnny Built Wrong aspect, or is he like?
You don't really remember why you swam into the bowl or the Johnny Built Wrong aspect.
But he remembers that there's a bad leech and like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, I am getting old because I seem to have forgotten why I was here. That thing when you walk into a different room. I'm going to go attack the big leech guy. He's less than 90 feet away, right?
Yeah, that's probably about your full movement to get there. Yeah.
Do I just see him whiz by me?
Yeah.
Just a displacement of water. Dude, being a water elemental in water is both very fun, but also deeply scary because you're so easy to
As you
lose.
do, like, there is like a plume of silt that kind of kicks up again.
So where the fuck are you?
And I'm gonna smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, smash. I'm gonna roll
I
that.
think you have advantage because it's blind.
It is blind.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Woo!
Oh,
All right,
Put
put
on the
bag.
first one, and on the second one, that's another natural 20.
Whoa!
On the other
Nice.
dice.
Jesus
Two,
Christ.
There it is.
Blah, 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 blah.
So many dice.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Arcoon says, "You're welcome."
The power of the
I'm
goo
not so
compels you.
bad.
I guess you're the favorite.
Coming around.
Coming around the mountain.
Daddy's
Thistle takes a
favorite.
warlock level. You know what's great? Is Harkoon almost certainly would be a great old one, which is colloquially referred to as a goo warlock because it's GOO. And so everyone refers to them as goo warlocks.
It could also be the fathomless.
It could also be the fathomless.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the one that lets you communicate telepathically
Oh.
for sure.
Yeah, I think it's the great old one.
Arcoon
It's-
encompasses all.
Yeah.
Many sides. Many
I don't know if we can make an argument for celestial
Well,
warlock. I don't
Also a genie. We haven't talked about this, but he's also a genie.
He does grant
He's a
bad
man of
wishes.
many things.
44 points of bludgeoning.
Oh!
Wow.
I want to finish off this demon lord.
Yay!
Yes, there it is.
I
Demon
think,
Lord?
Or this, not demon lord, this demon leech.
I think basically what Thistle does is he carries all of that momentum and he splits into like many little streams of water and they all go into all the different mouths of the leeches and then just shoot out the other side.
As it just sprays through like these jets of water burst.
Yeah, like I'm pressure washed through him.
Yeah. at this creature, and just this cloud of sort of inky, purpley red liquid just kind of bubbles out.
And I don't remember that Johnny Built Wrong touched the goo, right?
No.
Son of a bitch, Carlson.
Carson, you've done it again.
Did it again.
What action did I hold? How did I modify my own memory?
I don't know.
You've done it
When you
again,
live in the goo,
Carson.
the goo lives in you.
That's a good point.
Is that
I
all
am
the
goo.
that's all of them?
Yes, that is all of them.
Does Mark feel anything when Johnny Built Wrong touches the goo?
No.
Are we still in initiative, or do we?
No, we are out of initiative.
Okay, I'm just looking in that room for Johnny.
All right. You make a perception check. I can't tell if it's Sirenscape or if it's the vent.
It's the vent.
It's very much the vent.
I was like, I think Sirenscape's still playing.
18.
18. You look around, but you don't see any sign of Johnny. See the basin is
Johnny's
there.
gained sentience.
I'll swim back towards everybody.
This feels like one of those riddles when you hear the answer to it, you're like, of course that's the answer to the riddle. Like, summoning Johnny Built Wrong felt so natural, and then as soon as we were punished for it, it's like, oh,
No.
of course. Like,
I think I go back to Mark.
knowing shit in hindsight.
I am gonna swim back up to Mark. You okay?
Physically, so. No. No, not really.
Do you want me to take you out?
No, let's at least get a win. Let's get the fucking sword, and you know,
Okay.
maybe there's a bigger serpent.
Okay.
I do feel like I did do serpent stuff, and that feels good.
You did.
You're
you
not
did.
dead, so
No, I'm not.
that's good.
Thank you, Mark.
Let's go into the catacombs.
Okay. Do you want to? I just kind of like extend my hand to Mark.
Go on then.
I hold Mark's
That's
hand.
what pulled me.
Yeah, I too. I can absolutely pull you, no problem. I don't even need to lifeguard you. I just like.
Pull you down. As you come to the edges of the lower catacombs, you see the kind of stairwell down is partially filled with debris and silt and things like that.
This one I can tackle.
All right.
Okay, great.
I can't talk to you. Tell Mark I say all right.
Mate, we have the masks.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
I speak Aquan now.
But you can understand me.
I don't know. I only speak Aquan now.
He says.
No, because in Wild Shape you can understand.
Yeah.
You have the same mental stats, so you have the same capacity.
Oh, to
But you just
understand.
can't
I
speak.
can't speak.
Fabricate
You can understand.
to basically like relocate. Wait, how much of this stone can I move? So many spells attached to this thing. Because it's all stone, right? I can do a single 5-foot cube of material. Is that enough to clear a path?
How many times can you do it?
I can do it 3 times.
You'd be able to clear it with 2 charges.
Okay, good. That'll take us 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, Thistle.
Yes.
You tore off after Johnny Boatrong, and then
I did what?
Johnny Built Wrong went rogue and you went to get him, but
Mark shouted that Johnny Boatrong went rogue. You tore after him, and then you tore right past me when I went to come find you.
And
I don't remember going after Johnny Built
he
Wrong.
doesn't remember.
I just woke up. Well, I just
I'm
woke up?
translating for you as this.
I just came to in the bowl, with no memory as to why I was there.
And I
or
think
how
I-
I got there.
What do you say? We're committing to the Shogun thing.
He says that he doesn't remember that he took off after Johnny. All he remembers is waking up in the bowl and Johnny wasn't there.
Okay, you ask why he woke
No,
up.
I
He
can
can
understand. I
understand
can
you.
tell her. I can understand her.
He says he can understand you.
Why were you something knocked you out in the bowl? You fell asleep.
I don't remember. I just came to in the bowl.
He just remembers coming to in the bowl. Thistle, do you remember asking me
Total
if you
madness,
went
Emma.
off? I am just saying this in Aquan. Just saying this in Aquan. Do you remember asking me whether it was okay to tear off after Johnny?
No, but you will use the proper titles when addressing me, Andrew. No, I'm joking. No, I don't remember asking you anything. I just remember being in the bowl.
I asked Thistle if he remembered asking me if it was okay to go after Johnny. He says he doesn't.
You will address me as Thistle Summer.
You remember swimming into that room, and then kind of coming to of like, why was I here?
Yeah, I swam into the room and then had that thing where you go into the kitchen late at night and then don't remember why you walked into the kitchen.
He swam into the room and then kind of had an old man moment.
I can understand you when you speak common.
He says he can understand me when I speak common.
Something happened. Something clearly happened.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea, Mark?
I think I should have stayed back. I think Johnny got into the bowl, and so I think my roommate has what we were trying to stop him from getting.
Can we find out maybe what that is since he's got it?
Well, I could touch the bowl.
You might as well now.
We'll see what that kicks up.
Can you try and ask him?
Let's
first.
Maybe let's ask on the way out. Maybe let's ask on the way out.
Well, like you said, if this place starts crumbling, we have to bounce. If we have the opportunity to touch one of these things now, I feel like the damage has been done.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's a reasonable assessment.
Okay. If shit starts to go bad, I'm gonna pull you out and I'm not gonna listen and I'm gonna just keep swimming until I get you out.
Okay.
Mark, can we try one more thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to cast Zone of Truth on just Mark.
Okay.
And try to, because that spell will let me detect whether somebody has succeeded or failed.
Okay.
And I want to see whether I can find Mark's little trail in there and whether there's another one.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
Smart use, Jess.
That's cool.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
Okay. Charisma save.
Interesting.
Okay.
What do I sense?
You sense that something has resisted your zone of truth.
Okay. Well, we know he's in there, and
A clarifying question. Does Miri sense that Mark willingly fails and something resists it, or does Miri sense that Mark resists
great
it?
question.
You know whether each creature succeeds or fails in its saving throw.
So I can tell that Mark
So
failed.
there is a delineation between it.
It literally says each creature.
Yeah. But my thinking was like, is his saving throw forcing Mark to succeed, kind of thing? But so there is a separation of creatures there.
Okay, well,
Roommates.
we know he's in there, and we know
Worm in
that
your brain, dude.
he managed to resist
Wait,
me.
he's in there. Oh. Physical space.
What are you thinking?
No, we don't have the diamonds for that. That'd be crazy.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, if he lives in my brain.
No.
What do you?
No.
Say what you're thinking.
Sorry, that's my nephew showing.
Well,
We could open up his head and dig him out like he dug out the slug out of the other guy's head. I just say an Aquan and you have to translate.
Thistle is making jokes about taking
Not
the
a joke.
well, no, because what I was thinking,
Of
and this
the
is crazy,
slugs out of Mark's
only a
head.
madman would think this, is cracking open my skull, taking out the slugs, and then putting me back together again. within
How
a
do you
minute.
know where you end and the slugs begin? If you're
This should be like, if it's anything like Praetor, my mind should be a ball of worms like spaghetti with a single sort of gooey core.
yeah, and then what do we put back?
Ooh,
Everything else.
I've got an idea.
Thistle has an idea.
We could kill him. Then I can reincarnate him into a completely new body.
Thistle has an idea.
This is
Is
pretty.
it ridiculous?
Yep.
Maybe we don't do this today. Maybe
like
we
this game.
think on this one.
I can perform surgery on you. I might not be successful.
We're not doing.
Probably not underwater surgery.
No.
Now that I'm sort of saying this out loud.
But
Maybe
no,
we
not
Super
now.
sanitary.
Now would be silly.
If I
But if you need this done, I can probably do it. Success rate of 65%.
I think there's also a chance.
Do I have like a MRI spell?
This could be a double bluff. Maybe Johnny never did go rogue. It's a false memory, and I still need to touch it.
If you give me 6 more levels, I can just reach in there and grab it.
Well,
Your brain?
Yeah, in 6 more levels, I can move.
I can
through
really
it.
ghost.
No, I can.
You can absolutely
In 6 more levels,
ghost it
I
or something.
become a ghost.
I shouldn't touch it. I shouldn't touch the bloody goo.
I-
Let's go into the catacombs
Okay.
and find a magic.
Can we have 6 levels, Tim, real quick?
We'll give them back afterwards.
Yeah,
Could I
We
I'll
get
borrow.
at least 4 back.
Can I crack open his skull and take a look? See.
Thistle's wondering.
Wait,
No, I'm just-
sorry. No, that's less than an inch. I was thinking.
Going through his nose.
we start going down into
get
the
through his
Mark's
mouth.
All right, you
everything.
cleared the catacombs. There is a large door.
I go through the inch.
No,
gap.
we.
I mean, it's filled with debris and stuff like that, so there isn't really a gap in the door.
Can someone check this door to see if it's trapped or something?
I will.
Yep.
Oh, would you like
Is
to?
that your
Investigation
thing?
check.
Yeah, I will just hit the door.
We just hear bubbling.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll just like make sure everyone's standing back, and I'll just try and open the door and see if a trap goes off.
Okay. Yeah. As you do that, you see these kind of silver runes kind of burst out as you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Sick.
That's one way of getting rid of traps.
Barbarian.
Yeah, I was gonna say every party needs either a rogue or a barbarian.
We don't know if that. Okay.
All right,
We don't know if that's
Traps
it's
are
a
clear.
one-time use or if it's multiple times.
I try again.
It is still locked.
No, but do the runes flare again?
No, the runes are kind of fading in their life.
Perfect.
I go down and I attempt to pick the lock.
I'll give you the help action.
I'll
start moving the rocks while they do that.
He's already moved the rocks with the
Okay.
fabricate.
I've completely relocated them into a cool mural of us beating the shit out of leeches.
Jesus.
Sleight of hand
Like the House of the Dragon.
is going to be a 14.
A 14. It takes you a little while. It takes you probably like 15 minutes
Okay.
to finally kind of get the lock to open as you feel the door sort of shift.
Sorry, everyone. And then I open the door.
You open the door. There's kind of plume of silt as you head farther down
Yeah,
into the lower catacombs.
we swim down
I
in.
cast light.
Okay. It alights. You can see that this part of the castle is in much better condition, better preserved.
Also, I just had a thought. If this is a catacombs, all of this silt is just people bits.
Yep.
Esper's just.
As you
Yay.
swim through,
It's in my mouth.
it levels off a bit, and you can see there are some pockets of air up above.
It's in your mouth.
Gaps
We have
up above.
masks.
And you can see there are a number. It's kind of a long hallway you come down.
You said there's pockets of air.
Yes, there seems to be pockets of air up above as you're kind of down below.
Well, they're kind of starting to take a look around. I'm gonna just gently kind of swim up to the top and see what I can see of.
Okay, you come up to the top, and the air up there is like basically it's so stale.
Yeah.
I'll need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't have to. I can just literally put
Okay,
my
you
head.
just peek out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look. You can see the kind of design of some of the roof of the catacombs just naturally formed. Whenever this thing filled up with water, it happened so
Right.
quickly that some of the air got sort of trapped up into these sort of triangular,
Okay.
into the architecture,
Yeah.
basically. But you swim back down, and you can see along this kind of main hallway, you see there are statues of various silver dragonborn through the ages, members of the Argentis family. Through the ages, as you swim down, there's a number of hallways off of this main hallway that kind of end in rounded alcoves that you can see are full of these beautiful tombs, essentially, carved in their likeness. You can see some of them are robed, some of them are in armor, some of them are aside drakes. As you make your way to the end of the hall, the chamber opens up somewhat, and you can see there is a more rounded room with two catacomb, like kind of larger tombs off to the side, and then one that is sort of somewhat caged in, but you can see similar to the image of Apollo in the statue that sits, and then there is like a sarcophagus with
Let's swim back down to them and
with him kind of lying there in the sarcophagus. Kind of see the stone relief on the top.
I will roll for investigation to make sure that the sarcophagus isn't trapped.
Okay, it's in behind this sort of cage.
Oh, okay.
So it's like locked off.
Okay, I'll roll for investigation first to check the cage for traps.
I'd love to scoot back like at least 20 feet.
Uh-oh. It's a natural one.
Okay, yeah.
So a 12 total.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Cool. I will...
I will check it. I'll check it.
No, that's fine.
Already
It's not
checked.
trapped. It's definitely not trapped. I'm going
I'll help
to
you.
try and sleight of hand this lock as a 23.
23.
Yep.
As you slide in your lockpick, the lock seems to turn easily, but you feel this ripple of cold emanate out throughout all of the water, and you all need to make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Oof.
This makes sense. It's another natural one for a total of 1.
5. What's it?
Con.
Dude, were you saying your crit roll dice is fucking you a little bit?
Yes. But I rolled that natural 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
16. What was yours?
Natural 1.
All right, you all failed, and you all take 28 points of cold damage.
When I take cold damage, I partially freeze, and my speed is reduced by 20 feet until my
Yes,
next
as the
Hilarious.
water
28,
around
is it,
you
right?
turns partially to ice, sort of a slush, and becomes difficult terrain, as you see figures, ghostly figures, rise up out of the sarcophaguses on the side, and you notice from behind in the hallway 2 more kind of flank in behind as these sort of silvery white ghostly figures begin to approach, and that's where we're going to end it tonight.
You said 28, right?
Yes, 28.
I only take 14 because I'm resistant to cold damage.
Oh, nice.
I am unconscious.
Oh God.
Okay.
Jesus.
I am not, but I have 1 health.
Well,
I might be able to
okay.
talk to these guys.
I have a total of 130 health left between my 2
And you're
forms.
partially
You
frozen.
can't die.
After my turn, it goes away.
Okay, well, we're going to go have a chat water where we're going to talk about all of these things.
Oh, boy.
We're going to be taking a week off next week for Gen Con, so it'll be a little while before we get back to the table. But if you want to come hang out with us at Gen Con,
con our
please
Gen.
come see us.
come hang out.
Come say hi. Call, yell Blackwater from all the way across the floor. We'd love to meet you and all of that kind of good stuff. You can type !Gen Con in the chat to find all of our panels, all of that good information on all of the events that we have. And the week after Gen Con, you'll probably see it all over our social media. Friday, August 9th is the premiere of our prologue for Godkiller Balance. So we're really excited about all of those things. GKB.
Good. What was it? Good kissing?
Good boys kissing.
Good boys
Good
kissing.
boys kissing.
Good kissing boys.
Good
If you,
kissing boys.
if you
Boys,
see me
you.
at Gen Con and you want to come say hello, you're going to get a better hello if you bring me an energy drink. Celsius is preferred, but I'll take anything. I'm a slut for energy drinks. I will be dying a slow death, especially by the end of the con.
Every day.
So if you want a really good hello and you bring me an energy drink, make it extra special.
We're from Canada, so if you can bring some of the ones that like our FDA don't allow, but the
That are
American
dangerous.
FDA
The ones I
allows.
drive across the border for.
Yeah.
I just want like a cool chocolate milk.
No,
Please don't drink anybody's chocolate milk.
no COVID, y'all. Put your thumbs up, baby.
Like a sealed chocolate milk.
That's just a bag of milk.
When
I
you're
have those
in
down there.
the middle of when you're in the middle of terrifying combat, don't summon your aberration and let them touch
Touch the game!